All right, we're at the back end of our WordPress installation. And if you're still in the Site 5 cPanel, all you need to do is click on the link to take you to the back end of your WordPress website. Now, if you look up here in my URL, you can see that it has a WP/admin, okay? Now, that's always going to be the area where you're going to log into your domain name. So it's going to be yourdomain.com/WP/admin, okay? And then once you go to that link, you can see the WordPress software is going to redirect you to wplogin.php, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and log into the WordPress dashboard. All right, we've logged into the WordPress dashboard. Now we're going to need to purchase our premium theme. And below this video, if you click the link, it's going to take you to ThemeForest. Now, we're going to be installing the theme Enfold, and it is a premium theme. It costs $59, so it's not that much money, guys. You have to keep in mind, if you're serious about your business, you're going to want a premium theme to scale your business into the future. I've worked with a lot of different themes over the years, and Enfold is by far one of the best, most flexible, and scalable themes that I've ever used. It has top-notch support. It's constantly being updated because it is a premium theme, and the owners of the Enfold theme are actually making money. So when a theme owner is making money, that gives them the ability to continue to update their themes for security issues and for usability issues as well. So you need to keep that in mind, and that's why I definitely recommend a premium theme. And this is a pro setup. So, watching this video series, it's very important that you understand that Enfold is a theme that I'm going to be working with throughout this video series, because it is an excellent theme to work with. It's going to save you a lot of time and money in the long run, so you need to realize that right now. So once you click the button below this video, it's going to take you to ThemeForest, and all you have to do is click on Add to Cart. And as you can see, ThemeForest added this to your shopping cart. So just go to Checkout down here in the bottom right. And as you can see, we have the theme right here, Enfold Responsive Multi-Purpose Theme. And then what we want to do is just click on Checkout. All right, now all you need to do is enter your name, your last name, and your email address, and you're going to hit the next button. This is going to create your Enfold account, and then from there, it's going to ask you to fill in your billing details and also your payment method. You can use a credit card or PayPal if you'd like. I'm not actually going to purchase this theme because I already bought it, and I also have an Envato account. So this is going to be a one-step process to purchasing the theme and setting up your account here at ThemeForest. So once you purchase this theme, it's going to redirect you back here to Envato Marketplace at ThemeForest, and you're going to be able to download the theme. So what I'm going to do right now is actually log into my ThemeForest account and show you where you can download the theme at. All right, I've logged into my ThemeForest account, and if I just scroll up here to the top, you can see where it says Seth Riley. I'm going to hover over my name here and go down to Downloads. Now, ThemeForest is an amazing marketplace for WordPress themes and WordPress plugins. So keep that in mind moving forward, guys, that there are a lot of tools that you can use just by having this account here at ThemeForest. It's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of money. A lot of the plugins and themes here are extremely well priced. They have great support, and they're well updated and maintained. So we're just going to go down to our Enfold purchase and hover over Download. Click that. And then you can see it's going to give us the option to install the WordPress files only. We're going to go ahead and click that because that's all we want to install right now in the zip format on our WordPress installation. Then go ahead and add this to your computer files. Scroll back over to your WordPress dashboard. Go down to Appearance, select Themes, select Add New, and then select Upload Theme. Now I'm going to simply drag and drop the zip file right where it says Choose File. You can either drag and drop it or select it from your computer. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the theme. All right, we've installed the theme. Now we just need to hit Activate. Now we've activated the Enfold theme. It's going to bring us right here to the Enfold Options page. And as you can see, this is the Enfold Themes Options page. And right here at the top is the front page settings, so you can select what page you're going to be adding to the front. We're not going to mess with that right now because we're going to be doing a Enfold demo import from one of their ready-made theme templates. One thing to note though, if you do want automatic updates for your Enfold theme, you're going to need to scroll down to Theme Updates, select that, and then enter your ThemeForest username and ThemeForest API key, okay? Now that's very important if you want to keep your site secure and up to date with the latest Enfold features and security fixes, okay? And then after you're done with that, you just want to scroll down to theme import, select that, and it's going to give you a bunch of different themes that you can actually customize to your liking. I'm going to go with a very simple theme. We're going to be installing the small business flat demo right here. Just go ahead and click import and then OK. And as you can see, the theme is installing. All right, now as you can see, the theme imported correctly. The ready-made logo is sitting right here. Now we are going to create our own logo, but before we do that, what you want to do is just copy your domain. So for me, this is going to be learnwithseth.com. Open up a new tab, and then pull this tab next to your dashboard. So now we're looking at the theme from the front end, and this is what our demo import looks like. It's pretty basic, but we can actually modify the entire home page, the services page, my work page, about page, blog page, contact page. There's just a ton of different pages that we can modify, and I'm going to walk you through the process of completely redesigning the home page and giving you guys some pointers to move forward. So in a new tab, what you need to do is open up Logo Maker, and that is LOGOMAKR.com, Logo Maker. And when you land on Logo Maker, it's going to have this video here. Don't watch it, just close it out. And the first thing we need to do is create a logo for our website. And this is extremely quick and easy. It's completely free. So if you wanted to create a logo on your own, this would definitely be the way to do that. So we're just going to go up here and scroll the different icons that they have. And I'm just going to grab this icon right here, this brain. And I'm just going to go ahead and drag and drop it right here. And then scroll over to text. And I'm going to put learn here. Okay, drag that up there. And then I'm going to type in with. And I'm going to drag that one right here. And I'm going to type in Seth. All right, so now we have our basic logo kind of set up here. And I'm going to go with something extremely simple. It's definitely important to note that I do use this tool called ColorBot. And it saves all the colors that I personally like. And I can create different categories here for the different colors that I like. So I'm just going to go ahead and snag up this color right here and then enter it here, or click on the brain and come down here and paste in my color. And as you can see, it changed the color. Now what I'm going to do is click on this and scroll down to simple and modern, because we're changing the font now. I don't really like this font. I'm going to go with something a little more modern. And I'm going to scroll down and find my font that I prefer. I'm going to go with Railway. Then I'm also going to do that with the other words as well. Now I'm just going to resize these just by dragging and dropping the corner and seeing how nice we can make this look. So that's a pretty simple looking logo, right guys? I mean, it's not bad. It's actually going to look a lot better once we put it on the website. So now that we have our logo here, I'm just going to go up to the top corner and download this to my computer. Now I'm going to flip over to the admin panel here, and we are under the Enfold tab. So this is all the Enfold specific options here. And as you can see, we have our logo right here. I'm going to go ahead and change out the logo and select the logo that I created, select full size, and then use this logo. I'm going to save the changes. And now I'm going to click on header. And there's a transparent option right here on these tab sets. Click on transparent. And as you can see, it has like a transparent style logo. I'm just going to go ahead and swap this out with my logo as well. And then scroll up here and hit Save Changes. Now, having the transparent header and the transparent logo, or different style logo, I should say, for the transparent header, is definitely possible. And so if you want like a white background then you want to go with like dark colors for your logo. But if you have a black background, then you want to go with light colors for your logo. And that's where the transparent logo actually will work really well. But for this example, we're just going to insert the logo on both the transparent header and the regular style header. And if we scroll back over to the page and we hit refresh, you can see that we have our logo up here, but since we have a transparent header, you can't really see it. And what I want to do is make this header white. So what I'm going to do is scroll back over to pages, scroll down to front page, and then at the bottom right, you're going to see where it says header visibility and transparency. You just want to select that and hit no transparency. Scroll up, update the page. Come back over to the page and hit refresh. And as you can see, we have a logo right here, but with the logo maker, it didn't really give us any padding around our logo. So one thing I want to do real fast, it's just a basic CSS rule that I'm going to change. And I'm basically going to change the padding on this logo inside the header. So if I double click on it, scroll down to inspect elements on my Chrome browser. On the right side, these are the CSS rules, and it's really not that hard. All you have to do is follow exactly what I'm doing if you need to adjust the padding of your logo. You might not need to. But as you can see where it says logo image right here, and there is a rule right here that says padding, I'm just going to increase this 10 pixels. And as you can see, it actually changed it right before our eyes. So I'm going to scroll down here and grab this bracket, grab that CSS rule right there, come back over here, go to the enfold settings, select general styling, scroll down to the bottom, and you can see there's a quick CSS palette here. And anything we type in here will not be overwritten by updates that you have with your enfold theme, so it's really nice to keep in mind. Then hit Save Changes. Scroll back over, close out the browser, and let's refresh to make sure that our padding is still there. Alright, and as you can see, it worked. Now what I'm going to do is actually change the global link and button colors. And as you can see, we have a green style right here. I don't really want that. I'm going with like a blue and white and gray style theme for this installation. So I'm going to go back over to the admin panel. And under general styling, you can see that we have predefined color schemes for the site. And what I'm going to do is select splash blue. And as you can see, it changed it to splash blue right here. And now I'm also going to pull up my color bot and select one of the colors that I prefer to use in this theme. I'm going to scroll down here. And as you can see, it has the logo area. So these are all the colors for the logo area specifically. Same thing with the main content area, alternate content area, footer, and socket. So we're going to go back to the logo area. I'm going to go ahead and paste in my color and replace it on all these. And it's really this simple to change the color scheme of your site. And you just got to have a few predefined colors that you guys set up previously or that you like. Now we're going to hit refresh. And as you can see, we have a much cleaner looking site. It actually matches now, so that's really good. And if we scroll down, you can see that the bold color has changed to a blue. So we have more of a blue color palette right now, along with this button right here at the bottom that will take you to the contact page. So one other thing I wanted to change real fast on this website, if you can see we have the footer widgets right here, and we also have the socket. Since we're building a very small website right now, and I recommend that when you're starting out, you really don't need anything more than a home page, about me page, contact page, and a blog. Because your blog is what is really going to get people engaged after time. So I'm going to go ahead and delete out this footer widget area right here, and I'm just going to have the socket. That way we don't have to worry about filling in all these gaps right here. We can just focus on getting the basics up for now, and then adding to the site as you build it out. So if I scroll up and go to the enfold page, scroll down to footer, right here at the top it's going to give me the option to disable the footer and only display the socket. I'm going to go ahead and save the changes there, scroll back over, and scroll down to the bottom and refresh the page. Now by default, enfold will throw in this link right here, which basically takes you to their theme to purchase it. Now we want to go ahead and replace this just with Learn with Seth. We don't want the enfold link there. So we're going to scroll up to the enfold options. So you just want to scroll over to the footer area, then type in copyright Learn with Seth. And then we're going to do like this bracket with no link. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what this bracket's called, but as you can see it says no link. And we're going to scroll up here and hit Save Changes. Come back over. refresh the page. All right, and as you can see, it says Learn with Seth down here, and that's all we have. We can always add social icons here to the bottom of this page. But before we do that, I really want to focus on customizing this home page. So I'm going to add in an opt-in form here, some of my own text on the left side, and then I'm also going to throw in a video on the right side, just to give you guys an idea how to edit this page. All right, so what we need to do is scroll back over to Pages, scroll down to Front Page. So as you can see, this is the Avia Layout Builder. It's the Enfold specific visual builder that they have for their themes, and it's not the WordPress editor at all. So it's much better, it's easier to work with, it's a lot more customizable, and you can really build out great color sections with columns, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So if you scroll down here, you can see that we have the layout elements at the top in these 3 tab sets, content elements, and media elements. Now they're all going to play a part here as we're creating this home page. So the first thing I want to do is click on layout elements, and I'm going to grab a half column and drag it right here in this top color section. And as you can see, it dropped right in here nice and neat. I'm going to go ahead and hit the duplicate button. So now we have a 1/2 column and a 1/2 column side by side. Now I'm going to grab this text right here, which is a custom headline, and drag it on the left side. Now what I want to do is go over to Content Elements, scroll down to MailChimp sign up form, drag and drop that here. So if you do have a MailChimp account, you're going to need to get your API key and go ahead and integrate it with your Enfold theme. There is a section in the Enfold options to set up a newsletter. So all you'd have to do is copy and paste your API key if you had a MailChimp account. And basically an opt-in form and a mailing list is going to give you the option to follow up with your leads into the future. And it's very important to have that set up on your blog. So as people come to your site, you can offer them something, give them an incentive to get on your mailing list, and then you can follow up with them into the future. Now, if you didn't have an opt-in form on your site, there would be no way of you getting in contact with these people after they leave your website. So it's very important to have an opt-in form on your site. So the first thing I'm going to do is scroll down to MailChimp, and we're going to go ahead and customize this MailChimp form. I'm going to select the list where I want my leads to be sent to on my autoresponder. And I'm going to go ahead and hide the first name just by checking this box. I'm going to hide the last name as well. Check that box and hit save. Now we just have the email and the subscribe button. But what I want to do is have the email field on the left and the opt-in button on the right. So if I scroll on email and select that, and scroll down to the bottom here, it says full width. I'm going to go ahead and make this 2/3, then hit save changes. And now I'm going to scroll down to the subscribe button, select that, and change this from full width to 1/3, and hit save changes. And now what I want to do is scroll over to form styling, and I want to hide the form label just by selecting this. And we'll use the default color scheme for this. Hit save changes, scroll back over, hit update, come back to your main site, hit refresh. And as you can see, we have an email opt-in form here. It looks pretty nice already. Now what I'm going to do is drag and drop a YouTube video in here on the right side in the right column. So I'm going to go over to my YouTube channel, and I selected a video. I'm just going to grab the YouTube URL here at the top, go back over to the back end here, scroll over, hit Media Elements, and as you can see there's a video element. We just want to drag and drop it into this second column. Then click on the video URL element. Now paste in your YouTube URL, hit save changes. A good thing to note is that you can also do this with self-hosted videos if you have a link on Amazon or Vimeo. Now we want to hit update the page, scroll back over and refresh. And as you can see, we have a nice video here on the right, and we also have our opt-in form. Now what I want to do is go ahead and replace the headline and also the description underneath the form to give people an incentive to sign up for my newsletter. So I had some text copy here already set up. If I scroll down and select the headline element, we're just going to go ahead and paste in what we want to say in our headline here, and then grab the description text, scroll down here to where it says subheading text, and go ahead and paste in your text. Now I'm also going to scroll down here and change the padding below the subheading text to 10. I don't want a lot of padding. And I'm also going to change the subheadline size to 18 pixels. Then I'm going to scroll up here to the heading size, and I'm going to go ahead and change this to 42. You can change it to whatever you would like, but for this example, I'm going to use what I feel looks best on this home page. Hit save changes and come back over here and update the page. And as you can see, we have our own headline here. We have a brief description. And so what I want to do now is go ahead and add a little divider line between the description and the opt-in form, just to give it a little bit better spacing and to make it look a little more professional. So we scroll back over here, and if you click on content elements, you can see we have a separator or white space. You want to grab that element, drag and drop it between the form and your headline and description, and then just scroll over the edit button. Now you can use the default line, but we're just going to go ahead and scroll down to short separator and insert that. You can choose whether you want it to the left, right, or centered. I'm going to put it on the left side and hit Save Changes, then update the page, then refresh my home page. So as you can see, it spaced it out a little bit. I think it looks a little bit better that way. You can kind of play around with it however you would like to, but for this example, that's what I'm working with. Another thing I'm going to do is go ahead and replace this background picture, which is basically this color section right here, the blue color section. I'm going to put my own background picture behind this. So if we scroll over to the dashboard and you scroll down to color section, you just want to hover on this edit link right there. And if you hover over it long enough, it'll give you a little tooltip and telling you exactly what the icon is for. Select it and go to section background, insert background image, and then I'm going to grab my own image here and make sure that it's full width. I'm going to insert this image. I'm going to scroll down here, and I want to change the positioning of this image right away. So I'm going to put it center, center. And for the background repeat, I'm going to go ahead and put stretch to fit. So no matter what device you're on, the image will automatically stretch to fit the background that we have it inside of. Hit Save Changes, scroll up here and hit Update. Come back over to the home page and hit Refresh. All right, and as you can see, we have our own custom background image here, but we have this little blue arrow at the bottom, and I want to go ahead and change that out to black. So I'm going to go back over here, scroll down to color section and edit it, and hit section background, and we're just going to go ahead and change this to black. Then hit Save Changes. Let's go back over to the home page and hit Refresh to see our change. As you can see, we have a black little line pointing down now to the next color section. So what I want to do is keep this home page super simple. I don't want a lot going on here. I'm actually going to get rid of the portfolio gallery. I don't want to get into that today because I want you guys to keep things minimal when you're starting out. Now, if you're a designer or something like that and you need the portfolio, you can certainly take advantage of that and reach out to me and ask me any questions that you might have. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and delete this section right here. And I'm going to leave the testimonial section and this full width button to go to the contact page. Scroll back over to your home page, and we're just going to go ahead and scroll down here to this third color section, and on the right side there's an arrow. Select that and it'll delete it. We're also going to delete this masonry portfolio, so we're going to leave the testimonial slider and the get in touch button. Then scroll up and hit update page. Come back to your home page and hit refresh. Okay, and if you scroll down the page, you can see that we got rid of the portfolio area, and it's a lot smaller home page. I actually believe that a smaller home page is better because it's going to give people more of an incentive to opt into your list. Now, that is the main objective after all. Once they come to your home page, you want them to opt into your list. So you can treat your home page on your website like a landing page, but also give them an idea of what you're doing by adding a couple different services in here. If you have different services, and if you don't, you can always delete this section out too. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is change the background color right here, and I'm going to make it a gray color, a light color, just to kind of offset it from the testimonial area. So if we scroll down to the second color section and you click on Edit, you're going to hover over Section Background, and then you just want to change the background color. I'm going to grab a color from my color palette over here and paste it in. Then hit Save Changes. Scroll up, hit Update the page, come back to the home page, and hit Refresh. Alright, and as you can see, we have a nice gray background color section here, and then we also have the testimonial area. Now I'm going to go ahead and swap out one of these testimonials with a picture of myself just to show you exactly how to do it. If we scroll back to the back end, and you scroll down to the third color section, and you click on the testimonial element right here, it's going to pull up the different testimonials we have. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on one of these testimonials to edit it. And I'm going to put my name in here. Then you want to come down here and replace the text. And just click on this image here to insert your own image. I'm going to grab my image and hit insert. Then hit save changes. Hit save changes again, scroll back up here, hit update page, come back over to the home page and hit refresh. Okay, and if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that we now have a picture of me as the first testimonial. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and delete the service page and the my work page. We don't want to really be messing with these right now. We want to keep our site minimal. So I'm going to go back over to the back end, hit all pages, and then I'm going to select services and my work, and then do a bulk action and move it to the trash bin. And now I'm going to scroll down to appearance, menus, and I'm going to go ahead and delete the service page here, and then also delete my work menu tab right there. Hit update. And now what we want to do is hit refresh. And as you can see, we have just a few tabs here. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little more styling to this menu area right here. So if we click back over and go down to our enfold settings, and if you scroll down to header and select that, right here at the first header layout, you can see the separator between menu items. We just want to click on that and go down to large separator, select that, and hit save changes. Go back over to our home page and refresh the page. And as you can see, we have a nice line separator between our menu tabs here. If you select the search icon, you can see that we have a nice search icon element that pops up in a lightbox format. Okay, we pretty much customized the home page. I hope you guys like this so far. Now what we're going to do is click on the About page, and we're going to edit this a little bit. So if we go over to our dashboard and hit Pages, and scroll down to the About page, hit Edit, I'm just going to scroll down here and swap out this picture for my own image. Click on the image, and then go ahead and grab your image and insert it. Hit Insert and Save. Update the page, come back over to the About Me page, hit refresh, and as you can see, we have my picture down here now. And what I'm also going to do is change this header to a non-transparent header as well. And then I'm also going to change this background image out. So if I scroll back over to the admin panel, scroll down to the bottom on the right, select header visibility and transparency, then hit no transparency. And then another thing I want to do is scroll over to the color section right here, and I'm going to insert my own image, and I'm going to select the section background, clear out that color right there, and I'm going to go ahead and select my own image here and come over here and make it full size. Hit insert the image, save the changes, update the page, scroll back over here and refresh the About page. Alright, and as you can see, our About page is starting to come along, looking real nice. You can go ahead and swap out the bio with your own bio here. You can change out these progress elements right here if you wanted to. It's completely up to you how you want to edit this site, but I'm just giving you guys an idea of how to do it quickly and effectively. So if we scroll over to the blog page, you can see that we have a basic blog layout here, and there's some demo content already added in the blog section here, okay? So we're just going to go over to the blog options page, and we're going to go ahead and edit this. So if you scroll over to Enfold and you scroll down to blog layout, you can choose the color scheme that you'd like to use. I'm going to go ahead and change it to the elegant color scheme, and then I'm going to hit save changes, come back over to the blog page and hit refresh. And as you can see, we've turned the blog styling to an elegant style. It has a read more button below each description on the blog posts. And I'm also going to go ahead and make this header background non-transparent as well and swap out this background image. So if we scroll back over here and go to Pages, scroll down to Blog, select that. The first thing I want to do is scroll down to the bottom right and turn this into a non-transparent header. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and click on this top color section where our headline is and insert my own background image by selecting Selection Background. Clear out that color, insert my own image, select the image, make it full width, and then hit Insert. Save the changes, update the page, come back to the main page and hit refresh. And just like that, it was that fast, we basically completely changed this entire website around. Now the next thing I'm going to edit is the contact page. So if we select the contact page, alright, so the first thing we're going to do, there's actually a Google Maps option here. I'm going to go ahead and delete that and get rid of it. And then I'm also going to go ahead and center the contact form right in the center of the page. We're going to keep it simple. I don't want people to know where I live, so I'm not going to put a Google Maps on here. So if we scroll up and go to the back area, we're actually going to come over here and grab a color section, a full width color section, drag and drop it right below the top color section, And as you can see, it inputted it right there. Now what I'm actually going to do is drag and drop the headline element right here, the description element, and then grab the contact form down here and drag it and place it into this color section. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete this section right here. And if we scroll back over to our page and hit update and come back over to the page and hit refresh, you can see that we have a full width contact form now. Now that looks a little bit big for me, so what I'm going to do is create some columns on the outside of this content area so it's a little bit more narrow inside the page. So if we scroll back over here and just grab a 4/5 column, come down here, drag and drop it, or you can grab any column you want, and then these toggle buttons right here will allow you to shrink it or make it bigger. I'm going to shrink it all the way down to 1/5, and then I'm going to hit duplicate and then duplicate again. And then this 1/5 center column, I'm going to go ahead and expand that out to 3/5. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab this headline, drag and drop it in the center, grab the description, drag and drop it in the center, grab my contact form, drag and drop it right there in the center, scroll up here, hit update the page, come back over and hit refresh. And as you can see, we centered and put the contact form in the center of the page and made it a lot more narrow looking. And what I'm also going to do is go ahead and make this header non-transparent and change out this background picture. Scroll back over, go down to the bottom right, select no transparency in this drop down right here. I'm going to scroll up to the top section, select that, go to section background, delete that color here, hit insert image, and I'm just going to grab this image right here, go over here, make it full width, hit insert, scroll down to the bottom here, and I want the image to be placed in the top center for this one. You can mess around with these different settings and see what looks best for you. Scroll down here, and I'm going to go to stretch to fit, select that, save the changes, hit update, go back over to my contact page and hit refresh. All right, and as you can see, we have a lot nicer looking contact page. One other thing we're going to go ahead and do is add social media icons to our header and to our socket here at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to the home page for this example, and I'm going to go ahead and go back to the admin panel, scroll down to the enfold page, select that, and if you just scroll down to social profiles, it's going to give you a list of profiles that you can display. We can just click plus to add a new profile, and I'm going to add Facebook, and scroll over here and paste in my Facebook URL, then hit save all. Now what I want to do is scroll over here to header, select header, come down here to extra elements on this tab, select that tab, and we're going to go ahead and select the drop down here for the social icons and scroll down to display in main header area, select that, hit save changes. Now we want to select the footer over here, and right down here you can see social icons. Just hit this checkbox, hit save changes. Let's scroll back over to our main site, hit refresh, and as you can see, we now have beautiful social icons right here in the top header area. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can see that we also have beautiful social icons in the bottom socket. So this is just an awesome way to create a site extremely fast. Just a real quick side note, if you're interested in building out a complete WordPress website from start to finish, all you have to do is go to createwinningwebsites.com, click on this button below, and it's going to ask you for your email address. Go ahead and punch in your email address, and then click the button, and it's going to take you to a subscription page. And once you get to the subscription page, all you have to do is click on this button right here. It's going to take you to a 4-video part series where I'm going to walk you through the entire process of setting up your domain, your hosting, and also installing your WordPress theme and building it out from scratch. And by the end of this video series, you're going to have a professional WordPress website set up that's also going to be capable of collecting leads. And leads are very important for your business. So if you're ready to take your business to the next level and start monetizing your website, go to createwinningwebsites.com and we'll get you set up. Thanks for watching the video.